Today's album is The Healing Game, and it's one of my favourite Van albums. I find it very consistent in songwriting and theme, and it also features a lot of Van's rudimentary harmonica playing, which is always a highlight for me. The theme is kind of about reclaiming power, I think. It's an album I always turn to when I feel subjugated subconsciously in some way. I'll put this album on and it inspires a kind of setting of boundaries and not taking any nonsense from the man. And this is really obvious in the song, the opening song, Rough God Goes Riding, where Van is kind of raging against the injustices in his of his perceived enemies, I guess, in the music industry. I also appreciate the camaraderie, which is really obvious with the artwork and with some of the songs. We've got what sounds a bit like a barbershop quartet on the song It Once Was My Life. And I appreciate the singing of Brian Kennedy on this album. His call and response thing, doing what John Lee Hooker's done on previous albums. And I've said before that one of the things I like most about Van's music is the transition between songs, and the transition between the song The Weight, where Brian Kennedy is singing "You Know I'm Talking About This Weight" repeatedly, and then that goes into the song The Healing Game. I think that's a sublime moment. Well, I can't represent that change from one song to another, but I will pick the latter song, The Waiting Game.